Hello and welcome to my world. I'm so happy to see you today. I've got to admit something to you. I've got a problem. And not just any problem, it's the infamous Minecraft chest Shulker Monster. I've built this storage system long time ago and it served me well until I started doing some giant projects and some of the really productive farms. And now it's just a mess. It's just too small and too messy. My cats don't respect me. I've got to change that. So I've got to do something that I honestly have never done in Minecraft before. I will build automatic storage system. And you know, big automatic storage system, in my opinion, is way more valuable and sign of richness in Minecraft, even more than any diamonds. For the design, I chose this tutorial. I think it's quite unique because it can have multiple items in one chest. Also, it will be quite challenging to build. I have never built more complicated redstone than this. I hope I don't fail. Also, it requires some space. My house is quite small, but I already have this hole dug out. It will be perfect place for my storage system. And I will make sure to make easy access to it. As always, we start from digging. I decided to put my chest system a little bit out of the way. It will make much more sense. You will see how in the end. I stumbled on this water. Luckily, I have plenty of sponges, but I'm a little bit scared to build my storage system with a lot of redstone, so close to the ocean. I hope I don't mess it up. Anyway, removing water is even faster than removing blocks. I just need to dry these sponges. And huge free area is already available. All of these water droplets mean that there is water right above that block. I have to be very careful. I was digging and I found this cave. It was also completely waterlogged. I guess even more drainage to do. Anyway, digging with haste 2 beacon is not very hard. It's actually very satisfactory. Only I have to remember to light up the area. Well, that could have ended badly. Yep, I shouldn't forget to put more torches. And digging is done. Maybe you noticed I had this villager standing over here. I don't have proper villager trading place. I have big plans for that, but I've been delaying a little bit. But I really need to have this mason, because he will be trading me some blocks that I really need. I want to use quartz in decoration of my storage system. It should look really nice. I could mine a lot of quartz, but I think buying it would be much faster. And also I have a lot of stone to trade. Could have been cheaper if I zombified him, but that's really a project for another day. I need to focus, I need to build storage system first, before I massively trade with villagers, and have lots more items to put in storage system. Well, now the area is ready, and I need to collect materials for my storage system. It's a lot of materials. So let's do it immediately. First of all, loads and loads of chests and hoppers that also need loads and loads of chests. Luckily, wood is not a problem for me. Having wood farm was excellent decision. Also, my trusty iron farm that I built in episode number 1. It has been working non-stop all this time and I have so much iron. I can have so much hoppers. Yeah, iron farms are way too OP. Good for me. Also, I have to go back to my Christmas retreat cabin. I left a lot of materials behind, and they're also in a mess state. Yep, I have to clean up. I really need to clean up. Well, that's what I'm doing. But I had another reason to come here. This place is located next to snowy mountains, and there is one ingredient I need for my farm: powdered snow. Found it already. I need just one bucket, but I'll grab a couple of them. Just in case. For sure, I will need more in the future. I just got another bad discovery. I don't have wheat. I never bothered to have wheat farm or any other crop farm except for potato. And instead of making farm right now, I decided to go for adventure and find new village that I haven't been before and borrow their wheat reserves. This village is located right next to the pillager outpost. Should I make better raid farm right here? Let me know. But what I should do for sure is to rescue this stray cat. Yep, more cats to rescue. Gonna get them all. Eventually. Hey, and right next to this village I found another village. Right behind this hill. And of course I found another cat. And of course I met him, my friend. Would you look at this ravine? It goes all the way to Deep Slate and has mineshaft exposed. This Minecraft generation is crazy. Oh, I'm getting quite distracted. I'm sorry about that. Back to building the storage system. It needs so much redstone. I can buy some from my one cleric. I could make army of clerics, but right now I'll just mine these ores that I have with my fortune pickaxe. Should be fine for now. And quite satisfactory. I think I gathered everything I need to start building the farm. So finally, let's go straight into it. And of course, we start from placing the chest and making the outline of the main room. That's quite a few chests. I hope it will be plenty to cover all my needs, at least for some time. I cannot even begin explaining what exactly am I doing here. I'm trying to follow the tutorial very carefully. That video is 1 hour long, so I really recommend you to check it out for yourself. I won't be able to explain it anywhere as well as they do. But what I can explain is that, in my opinion, I rate the complexity of a redstone by cakes. The more cakes you need to use in your redstone build, the more complicated it is. Let's see how many cakes I need for this one. Already used first one. Cake increases the level of the composter by 1, and comparator can easily detect that. So depending on what level do you need, you use cakes to get that. Hey, look, I've got another cake in my hand. It's getting more and more complex. Oh, you can see powdered snow. By the way, for the redstone systems, I like to use frog lights. I know that's not the most typical use. Most people use colorful concrete. But for me, well, I have so much frog lights, and I will be so sure nothing will spawn here, because it's so bright. Automatic storage systems are so important, and they will save so much time when I will do some future giant projects. And I have so many ideas. And yet another cake, and this time it's quite different. This time I'll just place the cake there. Because the cake wasn't eaten, the redstone output will be much higher. If I am to eat this cake, the comparator output will change accordingly. This system that I'm building right here is very smart. You can input any items or even shulker boxes, because it has shulker box unloader. The system will recognize stackable items, and it will also separate all the unstackable items. It's so smart. I don't know how you come up with that. And then there is another system that loads hopper minecart and goes all the way around. And it's also quite smart, because it can easily detect where the item will be sorted, and it has a system to return depending in which section of the redstone that item will be located. I think it's very smart, so minecart doesn't need to go all the way around. This system has 3 parts, but I believe it can be extended if I wish to do so, or if my computer can handle it. I'm starting to experience lag. Oh, I almost forgot to place yet another cake. That was stupid, and that was stupid also. If I run the storage system and it doesn't work, I won't be surprised. I don't know how many other mistakes I made. I am yet to discover. Now it's time to lose all my levels and create the filter. The system needs 2 kinds of filters. So for one, I use iron nuggets, because I have so much iron from iron farm, and for second kind, I use poppies, because I have a lot from iron farm. Of course they have to be renamed, so if actual iron nugget or poppy goes into the system, it will not confuse it, and it will not break. Also, we need couple of shears. To be honest, I don't quite understand why shears. Maybe someone can explain it to me. but that's the way it works. Found another detail that was wrong. Apparently this one redstone needs to be in different mode. Just like that. Also, I need to set up some other filters that make sure that I don't break redstone accidentally, if I use these filters in accidentally. Also, I was supposed to put some lava over here to throw item away, to protect from the overflow, but I'm not so brave. I'll wait with that. Also, I need to put some shears in some very obscure places. It's very essential. Now I have to set up the filter itself. It requires 3 shears and filter items, placed just like that. Exactly this many items power up the redstone and lock the hoppers, so nothing can be input right now. But as soon as I will put the item of interest, it will unlock the hopper and get the items from the hopper minecart that will be going all around. So I've been building it and I got inspector visit. Hey sir, what do you think about this redstone? Not quite impressed. Understood. Anyway, I feel like my storage system is ready, so it's time for some decoration. The color combinations will be blue, green and white. I'm placing this warped wood everywhere behind the chests. I don't really want to see all the redstone behind. I will have a back door, but otherwise I want to have a wall to see in that small gap between chests. For the decorations I use sandstone, quartz pillars, stairs and slabs. Also a lot of sea lanterns to decorate. For the ceiling I decided to make a little dome to add some volume to this place. Flat ceiling wouldn't really work, it would make it a bit claustrophobic. For the illumination I decided to make these cute little lamps with sea lanterns and spore blossoms. I think it looks really cute. Also I decided to add a lot of greenery, just hanging around. It has this overgrown vibe. I think it works very well considering how I will decorate this cave. So overall, it will make sense. Also, I put this table in the middle. It will be like my workbench, if I need to fill some shulkers or craft something. This cave that I left on the other side has lots and lots of space. Right now I just replaced some stone with moss and added this waterfall detail, which is also a secret entrance to this place. The area has a lot of levels. I got this inspiration from my favorite game Ori. So it's like being on the platformer, but also it will be quite functional. I plan to make tons of farms on each level, so look out for next episode. So now it's about time to test if it works. Oh, I hope it works. Let's put lots of stuff in and see how it runs. Hey, and would you look at that? It actually works. Yep, the stone goes exactly where I expected it to be. In order to mark what's inside the chests, I use blocks just like that. I think it's better than item frames. This place is getting quite laggy. And that's the point. I probably shouldn't have built the storage system in my spawn chunk. This redstone is so laggy. There are so many chests and they're all entities and a lot of hoppers, and my computer really doesn't like that. Especially when the system runs, I get no frames. Maybe when I get better computer it will change, but let's be honest, far not everyone has a good computer at home. So if you want to build this storage system, I would really advise maybe test it in your test world before you build it, so you know you can see if it's reliable on your computer. It works so great, and I'm really excited about using it. I just hope I don't crash game too much, and I hope I can have some frames. So while the system is sorting all of my mess, I've come to say thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of your comments, all of your likes and subscribes. It's so important for me. Please let me know in comments down below, have you ever built automatic storage system? And what do you think about this one? I think it's quite genius, but maybe not for my computer. And in the next episode, I will build lots of small farms. Small because I don't want to lag my world even more. So tell me what do you want to see, and maybe I will implement it to life. And on that note, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and just show your existence in comments. And have a very good day. So, until the next time, bye!